Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more Cafe Stella. Before we get started, there's something I wanted to say. So, at the end of the last episode, I was saying how this episode may be the last one. Fire in particular was like, it may be the last one, but there's more to it than you think. And I was like, what? Fire, please elaborate. What do you mean? Is there a secret ending like in King Koi Gold and Leverage? If so, please, someone tell me. I would love to play the extra, the secret, whatever. Like, I'm down for it. But as far as I know, this may be the last episode. And also, Shinigami, you know who you are. Welcome back. It's been a while, dude. Happy to hear from you. Anyways, let's get started.
Yeah, Nozomi-chan.
あれ？和文さん、日本に戻ってたんですか？
さっきね、昴生に話があるって言われて。
そうなんですか。どうしよう。昴生くんまだ仕事中だから。
いいんだ。呼び出してほしいわけじゃないから。あれからこのお店がどんな風に変わったのか知ろうと思ってね。
そうなんですか。わかりました。それではこちらへどうぞ。
ああ、その前に一つわがままを聞いてもらえないだろうか。
はい。
Small favor. Here, give this a check for me.
いい焼き加減だね。オッケー、仕上げに入って。
Okay. Pancakes for table 3 are ready.
運びます。和風パスタと半熟オムライスお願いします。
Got it.
和風頼める？オムライスは私がやるから。
Sure.
分かってるとは思うけど。
I know. I'll have it ready when yours is.
なら結構。じゃあやるよ。
I said a.
あいつのあんな顔、初めて見たな。
働くところなんてめったに見られませんからね。
いつもあんな感じで働いているのかな？はい、
いつもあんな感じです。普段は適当なところもありますけど、仕事はきっちりしてますよ。
いや、真面目なのもそうだが、楽しそうだと思ってな。俺の前ではあんな顔をすることはなかったからな。
昴生くんがあんな顔で働けてるのは和文さんのおかげですよね。
俺がしたことは大したことじゃない。恩着せがましいことは言えないさ。
But it's because you did such a crappy job that he's the way he is now. You see what I'm saying? I'm kidding. That's a little rough.
この店にお客が来ているのは働いているのぞみちゃんや昴生が頑張ったからに他ならない。
でも和文さんの力も大きいですよ。この制服可愛くて大好きですからね。
I forgot that they got those uniforms from him. Another thing, back to the whole Kosei dad thing. I generally don't believe this guy's a bad guy. He just overworks and doesn't know how to care for his kid. That's all it is.
それにもうちょっと恩を着せてもいいんじゃないですか？お父さんから聞いてますよ。
What happened?
六郎から何を？
前回昴生くんから連絡が来た時は仕事をほっぽり出して日本に帰国したって。日本で仕事があったっていうのも半分くらい嘘だとも聞きました。お店のめどがつくまで強引に日本に残り続けたんですよね。この制服のことも結構強引に頼み込んだとか。
そういや、あいつ昔からおせっかいなところがあったな。はあ、もしかして他にも何か聞いてたりするの？
What are you hiding, Kazufumi?
いろいろと。
ちなみにそれ、昴生に。
What did he do?
私は言ってません。
Why? I want to
そ
know.
うか。ならよかった。
本当に素直じゃないですよね、二人とも。
ありがとう、のぞみちゃん。昴生の働く姿はもう十分だ。さてと、改めて注文なんだけど、昴 後世が新しく作ったっていうオムレツ風のカルボナーラをもらえるかな。
Nothing, don't worry about it. I'm beat.
お疲れ。
You too. It's been less than a week, but I'm glad that business is already back to normal.
冬休みも終わったからね。そういや大学って来月くらいに試験があるんじゃなかった？
Yeah, I'd better start studying soon.
昴生くん、昴生くん。
Hey, Nozomi.
お疲れ様。で、そうじゃなくて、和文さんが来てるよ。
Huh? Really?
よ、久しぶりだな。
Yeah, it's been a while. Thought you were gonna come stop by the apartment.
もう一回店を訪れるって約束だったしな。お前が作ったオムレツ風カルボナーラも食べたぞ。
You did? I thought you just got here.
まあ、ゆっくりくつろがせてもらったよ。以前に比べるといい店になったと思う。美味しかったよ。頑張ったな。
Oh, thanks.
で、何か俺に話があるんだったな。わざわざ電話してきたんだ。大切な要件だろうから、やっぱり話は部屋に戻ってからの方がいいか。
Yeah. Would you mind going back to the apartment first? I'll join you after I finish cleaning up here.
わかった。
How's he gonna get in? After that, we get to our daily cleanup as usual. But this time, I ask the others to lock up and head home first, together with Kanna.
改めまして、昴生さんとお付き合いをさせてもらっている秋月環奈と申します。
改めまして、後世の父親の高峰和文です。
Kanna are... What? Kanna and I are in a serious relationship.
それはつまり、結婚を見据えた関係だと。
Well, yes, eventually.
私も、もちろんそのつもりです。
そうか。まあ、そうだろうとは思ってた。電話であらかじめ聞いたこともあるが、この部屋ですでに同棲してるんだろ。端々に2人で暮らしている痕跡が残ってるからな。
Yeah. I already told Rokuro-san about this, so I'm sorry for letting you know so late.
別に謝る必要なんてない。秋月くんはその気持ちをご両親に伝えているのかな。
Guess you'll never know.
いろいろありまして、両親はいないんです。
See, now this is what I was talking about. This brings back the whole thing that I had talked about probably like 2-3 episodes ago, how we've dived deep this time with Kosei, and now even, you know, it looks like it's leading to where Kosei and his dad are gonna like make up, and maybe hopefully they'll start cultivating a better relationship. But with her, we still don't really know much about her past, except that she's a Grim Reaper, and presumably she died already, right? Or she's died before and she's come back as a different person, and you know, like it leaves some questions, and I don't like that. I want to know what's up with her too, you know? And it feels like we're not gonna get much info on her after the way I see how things are going. I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
養父のような人はいるんですが、一緒に店で働いている帝さんなんです。
Dang, getting adopted by a cat is actually pretty crazy. How little tables have turned, huh?
そうだったのか。
ちゃんと納得してくれていますから、私の方はご心配には及びません。
そうか。そういうことなら俺から言うことはない。
I've never thought of Mikado and Kanna's relationship as father and daughter. Never. I saw it more as kind of like a reaper and Mikado kind of like the pet. But turns out it's not like that at all.
お前が真剣に選んだのがこんなにも素敵な女の子なら文句のつけようもないさ。そうか。後世がな。 そういう年か。
Yeah. Anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to say. There's something else. I didn't mention it before, but this is what I actually wanted to discuss with you. Inside of my mouth dries out. Try swallowing, but that only seems to make it even drier. Apparently, I'm also clenching my hands into fists, but then a soft, pleasant warmth touches me. The way it eases my tension tells me that it's none other than Kanna's hand. I'm serious about Kanna. I truly love her. I believe this to be what true love is, but there's something I want to ask you, Dad, about you and Mom. See, I'd do anything for Kanna's sake. I was nothing more than for her to be happy, or so I'd like to think.
そこで弱気になられると私まで不安になるんです。
Why? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'm not doubting our relationship or anything. It's just, well, how do I put this? My own family, at least, wasn't exactly your typical example of a happy household. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not trying to blame you. As far as I can remember, Mom never seemed like she was lonely or sad to me. But what I want to know is, if the two of you were truly happy living like that, I want to hear it from you directly, Dad. I want to know more about you, your relationship with Mom.
そうだな。改めてお前には
That is a great question. We really don't know much about this guy either, which I'm glad we're about to find out some stuffs.
いや、俺がそんな簡単に言うべきことではないって分かってるんだが、本当にすまなかったな。
Yeah, so spit it out. What's going on with you? Like I said, I'm not trying to blame you.
とりあえず結論から言っておく。俺はあすみのことを愛していた。あすみも愛してくれていたと思うんだがな。あれほどひねくれた身勝手な女を俺は他に知らない。その心を理解するのは一生無理だと。
Interesting. Twisted?
身勝手ですか？あの人が。
Espera. Wait. What is self-serving? Self-serving refers to behavior or actions that prioritize one's own interests, needs, or benefits, often without regard for others. It can manifest on various ways depending on context, and it typically carries a negative connotation, especially when it involves manipulation or lack of consideration for fairness. Oh, interesting.
秋月くんはあすみと面識があるのか？
No way. Wait. Actually, that doesn't sound too crazy. Hold up.
あ、いえ、そうではないんですけど。
Are we ever going to tell the Grim Reaper stuff to him? That'd be great. I see. Kanna had been watching over me for a long time, so she must have seen me interacting with my mom back then. But she had 4 Grim Reaper duties to fulfill too, so I doubt she'd be watching us 24/7.
昴生さんからお話を聞いた印象です。そんな人のようには思えなかったので。
そうか。後世から見るとそうでもなかったのかもな。あいつも年を重ねるごとに多少は性格が丸くなった気がする。そもそも俺とあすみが出会ったのは病院だった。
It started and it ended at the hospital. Interesting.
当時から体が弱くて入退院を繰り返していた。その病院に俺も入院をしたのがきっかけだ。
You were? What happened?
バイクで事故った。
Huh? You used to ride motorcycles?
ああ、しかもバリッバリにいじったやつ。まあ、昔は俺も悪かったってやつだな。
I would have never thought that. Interesting. I can't imagine that at all.
昔とは全然違うだろうな。自分でもこんな風になるとは思ってなかったしな。
See, that's the thing. I don't think anyone ever suspects, or maybe has an idea, but never actually knows how they're going to turn out, because sometimes things happen in life where you just change and you don't necessarily ask for it, you know?
ちなみに、六郎と知り合ったのはこの頃。同じチームに所属してたからだ。
That's interesting. Huh? Rokuro-san was a part of a biking?
神主を押し付けられることに対する反発だったな、あいつの場合。
Huh.
結局、最後には継いだわけだったが。
Okay. You know, the more I hear, the more questions I'm starting to have.
最初から話すさ。
Please.
お前も自分が祖父母に預けられることがなかったことを。
Yeah. both my paternal and my maternal grandparents. As far as I can remember, I've never even met either of them, let alone seen a photo of them. Really?
いわゆる地元の名士ってやつか。
Distinguished family.
父は官僚、母は地元のまとめ役、兄は政治家、弟は医者。親戚もまあ似たようなもんだ。
Oh.
窮屈な家だったよ。俺だけ成績が芳しくなくてな。絵は好きだったが、成績以外を認めてくれる家じゃなかった。
Must have been tough.
遊んでいる暇があれば勉強しろって道具も全部捨てられた。
Wow.
そこからはよくあるお決まりの反発コースだ。バイクで事故った時に面と向かってはっきり言われたよ。親から迷惑だ
Whoa.
ってな。
That sucks.
それで金を渡され、縁も切られた。ショックを受けたような気もする。ガキだったしな。反発する相手もいなくなって荒れる理由も薄れた俺は、その時の入院生活が暇で久々に絵を描いてたんだ。
The story is giving me chills.
あすみと出会ったのはその時だ。
絵なんて描いて意味あるの？
あ？なんだお前。
そんな絵を描いて何の意味があるのって聞いてんの。風景を切り取りたいなら写真の方が綺麗なのに何の意味があるわけ？
I
really wasn't expecting this in this room. Oh my god.
写真はそのまま写すだけだろうが。絵はほらあれだ、書き手の心情とかを載せてたな。目で見る以上の情報を書き込むことで見た人の心を動かすことだって。
で、今描いてる絵にはその心情ってのが載ってるの？
それは
そんなの全然伝わってこないんだけど。つまんない絵。
黙って聞いてりゃ好き勝手言いやがって。何様だ。
はあ？芸術なんて素人が好き勝手言ってこそでしょうが。バッカじゃないの？あ、ごめん。確認するまでもないか。見た目からしてバカそうだもんね。何その
Dang, dude.
ダッサ。
Going for the throat.
ぶっ殺されてえのかクソ女。
That's hilarious.
っていうのが俺とあすみとの出会いだった。初対面でそんなことを言うやつだった
Dang,
んだぞ。
she was a little diva. But why does she act like that?
子供の頃から入退院を繰り返して一時期は命が危ぶまれることも
Makes sense.
珍しくはなかった。
Her personality sounds kind of like Rhea from King Koi.
そんな状況に疲れたんだろうな。
Mm.
入院費は支払われるし必要なことはされた
What
が
the freak?
親が見舞いに来
That's
ること
messed
は
up.
なくなっていった。俺と出会った頃のあすみは親の気持ちを理解していた。
Mm.
だからそんな疲れた表情をさせる自分のことを嫌っていた。そして自分の周りに誰も寄せ付けないようにするうちに誰彼構わず噛みつくようになった。
Mm.
見慣れない奴がいたからとりあえず喧嘩を売る。そういう迷惑な生き方をしてたんだ。
So, did you actually end up fighting her?
女を殴る趣味はない。無視した。けどそれからもあいつは来た。多分手のいいおもちゃだったんだろうよ。
相変わらずへったくそな絵。
うっせえよ。その絵を毎回見に来てんじゃねえよ。暇人か？
暇じゃなけりゃこんなとこに来るわけないじゃない。
もういいからとりあえず黙ってろ。
あんたさ、ここまでコケにされてるのになんでまた絵を描いてるわけ？
褒められたくて描いてるわけじゃねえしな。
Respect.
はあ？なら何のためにくだらない絵なんて描いてるわけ？プロとかでもないんでしょ？下手だし。
うっせえな。他にやることねえんだよ。だいたいな、絵はくだらなくない。
見た人間の心を動かすだっけ？私の心動かざること山のごとしなんですけど。
それは 俺が下手なだけだ。
自分で認めてる。ダッサ。
うっせえ、下手だからこうして名前も書いてるんじゃねえか。お前ほんと黙ってろ。
この程度のことを無視するくらい集中しなさいよ。そんなんだから下手くそな絵しか描けないのに。バカ
バカバカうるせえよ。他のこと言えねえのか。語彙貧相か。
そんな四字熟語はないし、あえて言うなら貧困。うわぁ、本当にバカなんだ。かわいそう。
このクソ女。その後しばらくして俺はそのまま退院したんだけどな。家を出て一人暮らしを始めて生活が落ち着いた頃に病院に行った。
Because you fall in love with mom?
クソみそ言われて惚れるわけないだろう。改めて挨拶しに行っただけだよ。当然あすみは入院中だったわけだが、相変わらずの噛みつきっぷりでな。
Dang.
口喧嘩してた記憶しかないな、この頃は。
Even so, you went to see her.
周囲に噛みつく気持ちには俺にも心当たりがあったし、バイク乗るのもやめて友達もいなかった。
Dang, and Okuro's the only one that stuck with him. That's insane. But as time went by, you found yourself falling in love with her, I'm guessing.
とはいえ俺も素直になれない年頃だ。バカにされた俺の絵であすみの心を動かして謝らせてやる、そういう名目が当時の俺には必要だった。
Dang, that lady really did change a lot because when she was talking to Kose, she seemed so kind and soft and down to earth. She definitely mellowed, huh?
で、絵の描き方をいろいろ勉強した。抽象画は苦手だったし、ひたすら風景を描くことしかできなくてな。時には遠出して綺麗な景色を描きに行ったよ。
And what did mom have to say about those paintings?
描く景色に頼るとか浅はかな発想って罵られた。
Ouch.
悔しくて技法を学んでいろんな描き方でいろんな風景を描き続けた。当然その頃はただの趣味でバイトしながらだったけどな。
I seriously can't imagine mom ever acting like that. If that's how things started out, I don't see how you two ever ended up getting married.
どれだけ邪険にしても絵を店に通い続ける俺に根負けしたんだよ。最初に比べれば上手くなった。少なくとも私はこの絵が好きだって言ってな。そこから素直なところも見せるようになって俺が口説いた。
From what you told me, though, doesn't sound like that would have made her happy. Not at all.
私が好きって、それ本気で言ってるの？
冗談で言えるかよこんなこと。特にお前冗談が通じるタイプじゃねえだろ。
今まで散々コケにされて好きとかマゾなの？
アホか、そんな趣味もねえよ。俺は純粋に好きなんだよ、お前のことが。
やめてよね、そういうの。私にはそういうつもりないんだから。
そういうつもりがない割には顔真っ赤だぞ。
気のせいでしょ。
好きだ。
はあ？
大好きだ。
からかうんじゃないわよ。
やっぱ顔が真っ赤だな。
あんたが恥ずかしいことを何度も言うから。
言っとくけど俺は諦めないぞ。お前に絵を褒めさせた俺のしつこさはお前が一番分かってるだろ。じゃあまた来るわ。
二度と来るな。
で強引に落とした。20歳まで生きられないかもしれない、そんな風に言われていたあすみだったけどな。奇跡的に生きることができた。俺の絵もいろいろと溜まってな。その中からあすみが勝手に大小問わずさまざまなコンペに送ってたみたいでな。そんな中で 俺の絵を好きだっていうパトロンが現れた。
So it was all thanks to her that you were able to become an artist.
アスミだけじゃなく、アスミの父親のおかげでもある。そのパトロンはアスミの父親だった。それを
What?
知ったのはずっと後だったけどな。
So why did he do it? Mom's dad, really? Why would he do that?
一度見捨ててしまったことはアスミも分かっている。今さら親を気取れるとは思えない。罪滅ぼしになるようなことを何かしたいと思ったんだろうさ。それにアスミの母親が疲れ果てて精神的に危うかったらしい。援助も内緒で行われていたみたいだ。
Do I actually come from like a very wealthy lineage?
そうだな。俺の方もアスミの方もいわゆる上流階級な家だったんだろうな。すまんな。俺とアスミで捨てちまって。
Well, it's not like that information does me any good now. So what happened after that?
アスミの父親が俺の絵を海外で宣伝してくれて、そのおかげで少しは稼げるようにもなった。成長したアスミの体は子供の頃よりも安定した。それで俺はプロポーズをした。当然素直じゃないからその時もいろいろ言われたけどな。ゴリ押しして根負けさせた。その時条件をつけられた。
今更だろうから単刀直入に言うね。私は私の都合に誰かを巻き込んだり縛り付けたくない。和文には私のことお父さんやお母さんみたいにあんな風に見てほしくない。
俺がそんな目をしたことがあったか。
これからもしない保証だってない。
そりゃあまあけどどうしろって言うんだ。
私はね和文の絵が好き。綺麗な風景を私に見せたいって気持ちが乗ってるから。
つまりアスミの絵を描いて気持ちを伝えればいいのか。
私のことは描かないで。今はマシだけど痩せてる時に見るのはちょっと辛いこともあるから。それよりも私にいろんな景色を見せてよ。私の知らない世界をもっと見せてほしい。旅行も難しい私だけど実際に見るよりもずっと素敵な風景を見せてもらってる。
つまりいろんなところで絵を描き続けろって。
それができないって言うなら結婚なんてしてあげない。絵を描かなくなったら愛されてないってみなす。手を抜いた絵でも愛されてないってみなす。
Then, well, that's a condition.
もし愛されてないってみなしたらどうするんだ。
当然離婚一択。
お前ってわがままな女だよな。
はあ、今さらバッカじゃないの。
懐かしいよその悪態。
でしょ。私も懐かしい。でもねさっきの条件は冗談でも何でもない。本気だから。
もともと多くの人の心を動かせるほどの大層な才能はなかったしな。俺はアスミのためだけに絵を描いたよ。今の時代風景画は売れないからな。依頼も受けるようにした。もともと自己の表現のためじゃない俺にはそっちの方が性に合ってたんだろうな。そのせいで後世には迷惑をかけたことは分かってるけど、あいつはそういうやつだから何かあればあいつは自分を責める。俺に向かって悪態をつきながら自分で自分の心を傷つける。そのくせ俺には絵を描けって迫るんだから本当に身勝手なやつだよ。
I recalled what mom had once said to me.
和文さんはね、絵を描いてなきゃダメな人なの。
I thought she'd meant that painting was everything to my dad, but in reality, she was the one who needed them.
そんな生活だ。安定したって言っても体が弱いのは変わらない。俺は正直子供を諦めていた。けどあいつは子供を作る、産むって聞かなかった。
Why was she so set on having kids?
自分の体が原因で子供を作らないっていうのが許せなかったんだろう。それに俺もあすみも幸せな家庭で生まれ育ったとは言えなかったからな。余計に憧れたんだろう。だからな、昴生。俺はあすみを愛していた。お前も俺たちが望んで生まれた子供なんだ。俺が言ってもお前には信じられないかもしれないが。
No, I don't doubt you or anything.
ここから先は情けない愚痴になるが、いや、最初から情けない愚痴だったのかもしれないが、正直俺には分からなかった。俺は父親に何もかも強制されて育った。俺にとってそれはいい親じゃなかった。だから昴生には強制しない。だがそれは昴生からすれば無関心としか思えなかったんだろうな。
Mom, too, had never tried to force me to do anything. Rather, the only thing she ever told me how to do was live life the way I wanted. Perhaps that was because she hated the thought of me being tied down by her health complications.
俺が情けない親だから苦労をかけて傷つけて本当にすまなかった。
Stop, I'm not looking for an apology.
今なら少し違う方法も思いつく。例えば強制しない親じゃなく応援できる親になるとかな。お前が何か見つけた時にそれを心から応援してやれる存在の方が良かったと思う。それこそがきっと子供の頃の俺がしてほしかったことなんだ。
Yeah.
お前が不安に思う気持ちはわかる。当然のことだ。それは他の誰かに与えられるものでもなければすぐに手に入るものでもない。俺があすみを口説いたみたいにコツコツと一つずつ積み上げていくしかないものだ。
The way he rizzed his mom?
誰かの真似をしても意味はないし全く同じなんてありえない。でもだからこそ昴生だからこそ積み上げられる幸せがあるはずだ。さっき応援できる親とは言ったがそれが本当に正しいのかどうかはわからない。もっと向き合わなきゃいけなかった。あすみとも昴生とももっと俺の気持ちを伝えるべきだったんだ。俺は怖がりすぎた。あすみに拒絶されることを恐れて俺が言ったところでどの面下げてって感じだろうけどな。
No, I don't think that.
そうか。ありがとう。
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't hate you, Dad. So, well, don't make it sound like you've done something you can never take back. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to hesitate to come back to Japan, even if you don't have any special reason to.
そうだな。すまん。情けない父親で本当にすまなかった。
Look, it's fine. Seriously, stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
お前のそういうところ、あすみにそっくりだよ。
I've never seen my dad this serious before, so it threw me off. But, yeah, I get it now. Thanks for having this talk with me.
こちらこそ、ありがとう。
Dang, this thing gave me chills.
それじゃあ俺は戻る。
It's sad. Right. Sorry.
気にするな。 息子とその嫁の関係を邪魔するつもりはない。それじゃあ秋月くん、後世のことをよろしくお願いします。
いえ、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
またな、後世。
Yeah, see you. Phew. I hadn't expected there to be so much to unpack today. About my mom, about my dad, about their past.
コーヒー入れましたよ。
Oh, thanks.
よかったですね。勇気を出してみて。
Yeah, I heard a lot of unexpected things today. But I feel relieved too, in a lot of ways.
抱いていた不安の方はどうですか？
They're gone now. Or at the very least, I've learned that they're normal worries to have, and that the bigger problem is letting myself become too scared to face them.
そうですね。それは昴生さんだけじゃなく、私もです。二人で一緒に積み上げていくものですよね。
Agreed. So, let's do that. You and me.
こちらこそ、何卒よろしくお願いします。
Lol. Thank you, Kanna. You're really the reason I'm able to smile like this.
私は大したことはしてません。ちゃんと向き合い、踏み込んだ昴生さん自身の勇気ですよ。
But you're the one who gave me that courage. You were with me. That's the only reason I was able to do this.
昴生さん、
But also because you promised to give me a reward afterwards.
昴生さん、
A reward for my efforts.
今ここでそれを持ち出します？
Despite how anxious I was about talking to my dad, I was also looking forward to this the whole time. Having you beside me was a huge help, but the thought of my reward was also a huge motivation. So I'd like my reward.
またやらしい顔をしてます。
Let me see them bitties. Gee.
圧がすごい。
Kanna?
わかりましたよ、もう。約束ですからね。
Why do you sound so
約
miserable
束
though?
は守らないと。
Indeed, a promise is a promise.
こんな昴生さんのご褒美。なんかとんでもなくエロいことさせられそうです。
Don't worry, it's not that outrageous. Probably.
それで何をしてほしいですか？
I've never brought this up before, but actually I really want to get a better look at you, so I was hoping you could maybe lift up your skirt and show me your butt or something like that.
早口。
Oh my god. I know the DLC, you know, the 18 plus DLC on this game, on this route would have gone crazy. After hydrating ourselves and taking a brief break, our stamina quickly recovered. And needless to say, with our renewed vigor, we surrendered ourselves to our desires and had passionate, sexy time again. We made love over and over into the night until our strength finally depleted. Good God.
もう朝ですか。
It sure is wakey wakey. My back is killing. Oh, good God. Great heavens. You know, it's been, let's see, it's been about, what? There's 14 minutes left already? Holy crap. This episode has gone so fast for me. I was gonna say, it's water time. Drink water. Oh, my eyes.
着替えないと。あとご飯も。いくら飲んでも
Hey, yo.
ますよ。
Dude.
私気を失っちゃいましたよ。
This is not the thumbnail. Nope. This is not the thumbnail. Am I gonna get in trouble by YouTube? Oh God, I really hope not. Please, YouTube, please. It's covered. You can't see anything. There's literally nothing. Dang, she's hot. I lost control of myself. I'm really sorry.
たまにはこういうことがあっても悪くはありませんけど。
Mm-hmm.
でもこういうのはその翌日がゆっくりできる時だけにしましょう。
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We obviously weren't going at it throughout the entire night. At some point, we just conked out. Unfortunately, this means the sheets are still full of stains since we didn't bother cleaning them. How are you feeling, Kanna? Is your body alright?
今さらそれを気にしますか。できれば昨日の夜のうちに気遣ってほしかったです。
I'm sorry. I really am.
いいですよ。拒絶しなかったのは私ですから。それに、気持ちよかったのも事実ですね。
Kanna giggles shyly, but her smile quickly settles into a somewhat more ladylike expression.
私、幸せ。本当にすっごく幸せです。
Where is this coming from?
だってこんな関係になれるとは思ってなかったんですもん。昴生さんには幸せになってほしい。でもその幸せは他の人に任せなきゃいけないって思ってましたから。だから幸せ。
Yeah, me too. I thought I'd have to say goodbye to you forever, so the fact that I'm together with you now makes me so happy I could almost cry.
でそうなくらいではなくて、実際に泣いてませんでした。
Very, very valid though. Wait, but you were crying last time too, Kanna.
私たち似た者夫婦ですね。で、まだ夫婦じゃないですけど、これからもずっとよろしくお願いします。
Yeah. Kanna's voice and expression tells me exactly how much she loves me. Unlike the passionate heat of sexy time, a tender joy fills my heart. I never experienced pure bliss of this kind before I'd met Kanna. Only because of her dose, my world shines so brightly now. Kanna, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for teaching me what it's like to love someone and to be loved in return.
お礼を言うのは私の方ですよ。私のことを愛してくれてありがとうございます。それに幸せになることも、私のことも諦めないでいてくれて本当にありがとうございます。
Well, I'm never going to give up on you ever again, Kanna. I'm never going to let you go out of my arms.
はい。ずっと一緒にいましょうね。
I smell the end.
ずっと二人で一緒に幸せになりましょうね。
I'm already happy though.
幸せに上限なんてありません。だからもっと幸せになれますよ。
Kanna smiles, looking somewhat embarrassed. That adorable expression makes me realize it all over again. I'm so glad I met Kanna. I'm so glad I put all that effort into the cafe. And most of all, I'm so glad I acted like a petulant child and refused to give up on her. Yeah, that's true. Imagine if he did. Depressing. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Kanna. I love you.
はい。私も愛してます。
That's the end. Oh, yes. I hope this isn't copyright music. I can't wait to see this. It has to be good, right? Oh, I like this. I already got chills.
毎朝目を覚まして最初に見るのがあなたの無防備な笑顔だなんて夢のよ。あなたのために入れる
Oh, this is good. This is so good. I love this. I like this. The instruments too. Can I Shazam this? Hold on. I want this on my music. I want this on my music.
これからもずっと一緒に暮らしていこうね。
Oh, I think I got it. Nice. You probably can't see that.
君も半分
Yeah, so there's a chance this may have a little thing by YouTube that I'm stealing sounds. Anything, sweet marriage. Kamishiro, Ami. This is a nice song. I like this. The animation too.
大好きな人と結ばれて家族になる絆と命紡ぎ幸せ増やしていこう手と手を握りしめて微笑み合ったら果てない永遠
The omelet rice. I'll never look at it the same again. My God.
向かって歩き出そう
Round of applause. Round of applause. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. We're gonna get a little extra more, right? Right? Please. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me that we will. Please. What happens a few years down the road? Tell us. Yes! Happy look. Yay. Sore. Winter has passed and spring is here. I've successfully gone into my 4th year of college.
今日もあの店から
Yeah, how'd you know? Do I smell like cake or something?
匂いがなくてもお前はここ数ヶ月ずっとそんな調子だろ
I guess that's true. The cafe's been doing well and we've been getting just as many customers as ever. Since we've only been open for about half a year, it might be a stretch to call it a stable business. But at the very least, we're in a good spot.
っていうかさお前どうするの
What do you mean?
今後のことだよ俺らも4年だぜ就職だよまさか姉貴の弟子にでもなってパティシエになるとか考えてるのか
I see no problem. Well, not that I don't like cooking, but I don't think I've really got that flair for that sort of thing. Especially the more I see Suzuna-san work.
就職活動はしてるのかお前割と鬼シフトだったろ
Yeah, but I've been cutting back on my shifts lately to job hunt. What about you?
俺も一応してるけどな周りに比べてすっかり出遅れてる気がする
Yeah, I know that feel.
周囲の熱に圧倒されて説明会とか行っても尻込みしちゃうんだよ
I know what you mean. Still, if you let something like that scare you, you're never going to be able to find a job. And you'll kick yourself in the foot for it later.
お前すっかり前向きになったな
Well, eventually you just gotta stop grumbling and do it.
ちなみにそれって好きな人のために
Dang right.
ここにも暑苦しいやつが
Having said all that, it's still difficult to find a job through sheer motivation alone. Compared to others who've been researching and preparing for their careers since last year, it's only inevitable that I'd have a harder time of things. Unlike business at the cafe, my job search isn't going nearly as smoothly. Stay at the cafe. So yeah, it'll probably take a bit more time before I find something.
あのお店で一緒に働き続けるのじゃダメなんですか
Well, it's an option, yeah. But I've got a pretty good grasp of the cafe's finances. I know my wages can only go so high. I'm not saying money is everything, of course, but we will need money. Right now, the both of us can afford to work, but that might change in the future.
はい
Dang. And besides, if I continue working at the cafe, everyone's just going to continue spoiling me rotten.
甘えてくれていいですよ乳首しゃぶります
Oh, what? Yo, why the role switch? How the heck did that get into the conversation?
頑張る昴生さんの励みになればと思ったんですが
Shh,
しゃ
Get
ぶら
away.
ないんですか
Shoo, shoo. I do. Please let me suck on them long and hard later.
やらしい。
But what I'm saying is, it's nice to be spoiled, but I want to be able to provide for you too, Kanna. Seeing you happy and actually making you happy are two very different things.
それは理解できますけど。
I want to work hard for our future together, so I'd appreciate your support on this.
わかりました。その代わり、辛い時はちゃんと私に言ってください。
Of course. When that happens, I know you'll be there to comfort me. You and your biddies.
はい。いつでもどうぞ。
Yes! That's him right now. Not me.
でも、そうですね。いずれは家族も増えるんですよね。
I wouldn't be surprised if it already has, to be honest.
確かに、そうかもですね。
What do you mean by that, brother? Although I'd have no regrets if I got kind of pregnant now, I can't deny that it'd be better to plan things out more. Not to mention the whole marriage thing. I don't think it matters too much when we get married, but that's also why choosing the right time for it feels so difficult. If I focus too much on the perfect time, I might just end up pushing it further and further back. That's right, there is no perfect time, only now. Well, maybe pregnancy and marriage you should probably plan out if you can, you know. I know accidents do happen, but you know, it's just some things that's like, no, just do it. Like sucking on them nips. With all these things in mind, I put most of my effort into finding a job for the time being. Having realized that I'd gotten off to a late start compared to my peers at school, I did my best to make up for it. Eventually, my hard work paid off and I'd managed to secure a tentative job offer. After that, things were much less stressful. I'd heard that Hiroto had gotten himself a tentative job offer as well, and Shiki-san on her part had decided to continue working at Cafe Stella. Although I was momentarily surprised to hear the news, when I thought about it, I remember that opening the cafe was originally her wish in the first place. I did forget that too. And also, I find it interesting that in Shiki's route, they both decide to work it together. And now on this route, she's the one that stays working it, but he has other plans, you know, because he wants to get his money up for his future family. Very respectable, both options, but I just find it interesting that she's serious about it. Good for her. Apparently she'd begun taking a more active role in managing it too. Eventually the time came for all three of us to graduate. My timer. Oh boy.
お前もこれで社会人だな。
Still doesn't feel quite real.
働いていれば嫌でもいずれ実感する。そんなもんだ。
Are you speaking from experience?
俺みたいなフリーランスでも経験がある。会社に所属するならもっと苦労することもあるだろうな。
Yeah, Japan with their companies and stuff. You slave till you die.
何かあれば連絡してこいよ。
At least that's what I hear. I hear that people in Japan are seriously criminally overworked and underpaid.
にしても昴生が社会人か。でかくなったな。
Yeah.
なあ昴生。この後時間はあるのか？
Well, I guess I have a bit of time.
ならどこかで軽く食事でもどうだ？
Well, sure, I don't mind. Let's spread this on though.
今まであんまり考えたことはなかったんだが、こうして息子の成長を目の当たりにするとな、定番イベントをしてみたくなった。
What rite of passage?
息子と酒でも組みこなしてみたいんだよ。
Nice. At this hour?
昼から味わう大人の味を教えてやろう。
Okay. Not very good at this adult thing, are you? Aw. After graduating from university, the next chapter of my life is set to begin.
待ってください。ネクタイ曲がってますよ。はい、これでいいです。
Thanks.
今日の夕食、何か食べたいものはありますか？
How about tonkatsu?
わかりました。では、準備しておきますね。いってらっしゃい。
Thanks. I'll see you tonight. Although it's a bit of a distance from my office, I've decided to continue to live in this apartment with Kanna. Partly for financial reasons, but also because I'd take twice the effort if we were to move now. That's a great idea. It's been about a month since I began working on my new, unfamiliar office job. At long last, payday arrives. After checking to make sure my first paycheck has been deposited, I go to buy something extremely important straight after work. It's a rather expensive purchase for someone on a new employee's initial salary, but I don't hesitate one bit. Is it a wedding ring? I'm home, Kanna.
はい、おかえりなさい。今日も一日お疲れ様でした。すぐに夕食の準備をしますからね。
Thanks. But before that, do you have a minute? There's something I want to ask.
はい、なんでしょう。
Take out the item I'd purchased earlier from my bag. Kanna tilts her head in puzzlement at the ring I hold out to her. Nice. Will you marry me?
私たちもう一緒に暮らし始めてますし、結婚って届けを出すだけだと思うんです。
Well, technically, I guess you're right.
でも嬉しいものですね。言葉では言い表せないくらい嬉しいです。
Will you give me your answer right here, right now?
はい、します。結婚します。どうか末永くよろしくお願いします。
We held our wedding ceremony a few months later. In front of all our friends and family, Akizuki Kanna became Takamine Kanna. Whoa, interesting. Takamine Kanna. Thought I'd never experience a happier moment, but I soon learned otherwise. Like Kanna had said before, there's no such thing as an upper limit to happiness. Oh. Huh? Expecting what?
だから子供です。私たちの子供ができました。
Wait. So right now, inside you is our...
はい、いますよ。
Overcome with shock and emotion, my brain stops functioning. Can I touch it?
それは構いませんけど、触ってわかる時期じゃないですよ。
I don't know why I pictured him like busting in her and then he starts like touching her stomach. Like, hey, where's he? So stupid. That's dumb. It's not even funny. Stop. My head just goes elsewhere so quickly. It's not even funny.
さすがにまだお腹が膨らむほどではありませんから。
Is it in there yet? Oh, right.
でも間違いでもありません。
The baby. Our baby. Thank you. Thank you, Kanna.
お礼はまだ早い気も
Oh
し
my
ますけど。
god. I do think about that. If I become a dad, like, I'm like, dang. I can't fathom the idea that I made a kid and it's in this person right here, right now. Like, that's just to me. Like, I can't imagine that. Like, that's crazy. Because I know I'd be a good dad, I know that I don't want to be a dad anytime soon. Yeah, I guess so. The hardest part is still to come. I'm gonna do my best for your sake and for the baby's sake too. But please tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. I can be pretty thick-headed sometimes, apparently.
はい、そこはちゃんとわかっているので安心してください。
Kind of feels like you're making fun of me. But this is amazing news. I'm so happy I don't even know what to say anymore except thank you. Now that she was pregnant, Kanna made the decision to retire from her Grim Reaper duties. Mikado accepted this decision without complaint, giving us his sincere blessings. But the hardest challenges were still to come. Supporting my wife, learning how to be a parent, reading up on afterbirth to-dos. More than half a year seemed to pass by in the blink of an eye. And finally, the day arrived. Am I doing this right?
ダメですよ。それじゃ泣いちゃいますから。
Baby girl too. Wow. Why? I thought I practiced how to do this right.
器用なのに、そういうところは不器用ですよね。
Oh no. I do think about that too. I'm a very clumsy person. I'm like, what if I drop my kid? Oh god. Don't give it to me.
それより名前は決めてくれましたか？顔を見てからってずっと引っ張ってましたけど。
I swear, if you just give her a... Oh, her name's gonna be Kanna. After making her wait to give her a name, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, to be honest. Just a bit. Well, I think I have one. What about Miyu? As in, abundant joy.
はい、いい名前だと思います。
Miyu. Hey there, Miyu. It's me, Daddy.
ごめんください。
Dad?
よかった。この病室で会ってたな。 いやー、慌てすぎて受付で聞いたはずなのに不安になってな。
和文さん、ご無沙汰してます。
久しぶりだね。悪いね、遅くなっちゃって。
いえ、お仕事の方はいいんですか？
今はこっちの方が重要だ。
Aw.
この子かわいいな。
We decided to name her Miu.
そうか、みゆか。ほらみゆ、俺がおじいちゃんだぞ。
昴生さんと同じこと言ってますよ。
It looks a lot goofier seeing someone else do it, though.
バカとか言うな。それにみゆが可愛すぎるのがいかんのだ。俺のせいじゃない。
Can't argue with that. Oh, and speaking of which, I forgot to take some pictures of her.
お前、そのスマホで撮るつもりか？
Why? What's wrong with it?
ちゃんとしたのを買った方がいいんじゃないか？子供の成長はあっという間だ。取り損ねても取り戻せないんだぞ。それに小学校とかに行くようになれば運動会なんかもあるだろうしな。
So wholesome. True.
いいんじゃないですか？買ってもきっと無駄にはなりませんよ。
Another buying phone date?
昴生さん、間違いなく親バカになりそうですから。きっと取りまくりですよ。
Yeah, maybe you're right. Give me one sec. I'm gonna go buy the most expensive camera I can find.
今からすでに親バカだった。
She just pooped out the kid, bro. Relax. Miyu was born. She grew up fast. Every single moment filled me with inexpressible joy. Of course, raising a child wasn't always fun in games, but at the very least, I never considered it a burden. Good. Despite the troubles Kanna and I had, we poured all our hearts into raising Miyu. And now that I was raising my own child now, it occurred to me again. While my mom and dad may not have been the perfect parents, they loved me with all their hearts. Given her health problems, can't imagine my mom had done everything all on her own. At the very least, my father had been there to help. I got chills. In truth, there were a lot of times my dad had given me parental advice when I needed it. Without him, I'm sure we would have had a much rougher time. My dad never had parents to support him when he had a kid. Yet even so, he raised me well. Our relationship may have gotten a little strained somewhere along the way, but still, he was a wonderful dad. And I reached a point where I can say this with confidence. Both my mom and my dad loved me. I was the fruit of their love for each other. The next time I see dad, I'll have to apologize to him. And I'll have to update mom too. About all the things Kanna had taught me. What it means to love someone, to be a family, to expand that family, and to spend my life with that family. Just as she'd promised, Kanna had taught me all those things. Not to mention the taste of baby milk. Kanna tastes like, he tasted it. Watered down version of powdered milk. I actually thought it tasted pretty. Oh, why? People do that? It was all wholesome until I read that line. I missed 1 minute before I read that. Despite all our shenanigans, however, Miyu continued to grow up. She learned to speak, walk, run, and even to hold her own conversations. And I recorded all of it on camera. In time, this birthed a new tradition. Every year on Miyu's birthday, we'd all get together and take a family photo. Oh my god, this is so cute, bro. Look, that's the thumbnail. Not naked Kanna, but aww. That's so cute.
ありがとう、おじいちゃん。
ケーキなんかは用意してないのか？
Don't worry, we booked a reservation at the cafe for her birthday party. They're getting it ready for us.
それっていつもの美味しいやつ？
そうですよ。パパとママのお友達にミユのために作ってもらった特別なケーキですよ。や
ったー！
ミユはケーキ好き？
大好き！
じゃあママのことは？
大好き！
ありがとうミユ。
あ、ならおじいちゃんのことは？
好きかな？
疑問系なのか。まあ一緒に暮らしてるわけでもないしな。
Sorry, old man. That's about as good as you'll get. Do you love Daddy Miyu?
ケーキの方が好き。
Fair? What?
お前はいくつになっても落ち着かんやつだな。
Oh, lay off.
まあ、それだけ人生を謳歌している証拠なのだろうが。
Yeah. We included Mikado into our family gatherings as well, as Kanna's foster father. Aww. Lately, however, Dad's been getting a little suspicious of him since he hasn't aged in the slightest. Even so, he still comes to visit Miu like this at least once a year. However, since Kanna's no longer a Grim Reaper, and we're no longer a cause for concern, also the fact that Miu has no relation to the cat Seethe, it's clear that he comes to visit simply because he cares for us. Aw, Mikado.
こらこら、パパはすぐに泣いちゃうんだから、いじめちゃダメですよ。
泣き虫なの？
はい、泣き虫ですよ。
I don't want to hear that coming from you, Kanna. After all, she's the one who moans the loudest at night. Although I can't say that in front of my daughter.
だからちゃんと気持ちを教えてあげないと。
パパもおじいちゃんも大好き。ミカドのおじいちゃんも好き。
Even Mikado's included. Oh my god. This is literally the root. I see why people are saying, no, this is the true end. It literally is. We got the father and son relationship fixed. This guy had a whole family. We're seeing the whole family. Even Mikado's in the picture too, like as the uncle. This is perfect. I wouldn't have wanted it to end any other way than this way. This is it. This. I like this. I like this.
ありがと
Thanks for telling me you love me, Miu. By the way, you like to tease people. Sure reminds me a lot of someone I know.
きっと昴生さんのひねくれた部分が現れちゃったんだと思います。
What? I'm pretty sure her mischievousness resembles yours a lot
昴
more.
生さんですよ。
No, you.
パパとママ、喧嘩？
喧嘩なんかじゃありませんよ。
Don't worry, Miu. We'll never have a fight on your
う。
birthday.
むしろのろけだ。仲のいい証拠だ。
そうなんだ。じゃあ、チューとかするの？
チューはしないかな。
Not in front of an audience, at least.
そういうことは付け加えなくていいんです。
You didn't, sir.
やはりお前のそういうところを真似ているのではないのか？
It is that side of you that your daughter likes to imitate.
全くです。
Guess I had that one coming. Anyway, let's get back to celebrating, shall we?
ねえねえ、ケーキ食べたい。あとね、オムライスも食べたい。
Interesting.
じゃあ、お店に行ったら作ってあげますね。
やったー。早くお店行こ
Hold on a minute. We have to take a picture first.
う。
How old is this kid? Like 5? 4? 6?
むすっとしないの。にっこり笑って。笑わないとくすぐっちゃいますよ。ほら、コショコショコショコショコショ。
まあまあ、くすぐったい。
ほらほら、笑って笑って。
笑ってるよ。
Look this way, Miu.
コショコショコショ。
もう、くすぐったいってば。
ほら、カメラの方を見て。
Happy birthday, Miu.
おめでとう。
ありがとう。
Even now, my happiness is reaching new heights. Dang. All the stars aligned. Finish all the different routes. The Grim Reaper is a barista. Finish Kanna's route. Okay, look at that. We got the new thingy swap. Okay. We got one for all of them except Suzune. Isn't that criminal? Isn't that criminal? What's their beef with Suzune? I don't understand. Wait, there's an extra tab. Amphia, is this what you were talking about? Wait, let me not get excited. It could just be the pictures. Oh, okay, we got all of them, so that's a good sign. Natsume, of course. Y'all remember this? Oh my gosh. Nozomi. We got everything here. Mei. Suzune. Suzune just gets to like, look. How is this even fair? Others. Wait. Why is this under other instead of Kanna? I don't understand. I wonder why. That's kind of silly. SD? Oh, right. Right. Okay. Wow. This was such a funny one. Check this one out, guys. Natsume. Oh, man. So, we could safely conclude that I've read all the dialogues. Like, I'm not missing anything based off of this. I'm saying this because in Kinkoi, when I didn't know about the secret ending or whatever, there was still some animations that were locked. So, we could assume that I beat everything. But just in case there's something I'm missing, Amphia, this is where you come in. If there's something that I'm missing, let me know. I'm not going to delete this game until I get that confirmation. If you say I'm good, I'm good. If I'm not, let me know. But please, let me know. I know you're watching. Wow, I can't believe we're finally done with this game. I really, really can't believe it. Like, I'm speechless. Like, it's actually over. It's actually over. Guys, it took me like 2 years to beat this. Like, that's why it's a big deal. Like, it took me a while to beat this. A while. I'm a little sad it did take me that long. Even though it took me a while, I still finished it, which I think is the most important thing. Man, wow, this freaking game was great. It was awesome. It was so awesome. This route, incredible. 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 It had me. Tears were shed. Laughter was laughed. I'd go as far as to say as this is my favorite route and character of all time. Of all the visual novels, of everything that I've done so far. Kanna is my favorite character. Her route is my favorite out of all the routes we've played. And it's just, this route was freaking awesome. My god. Oh god. We got the family. We got the happy ending. Like how I said earlier, you know, the thing with the dad. Mikado is even part of it too, which I really like too, because Mikado has always been there. Literally, this game was incredible. And now I currently feel a void in my chest. You know, it's that emptiness of once you finish something that you really enjoyed, like a movie, a show, a book, a game, you have that like lingering emptiness. Like, man, it's over. It's like saying goodbye to a friend. It's painful. It's a bit bittersweet, but it's also like, well, I beat it, you know, and that's great. I'm glad I got to experience this. But still, it's sad because it's over. But I'm going to try to remind myself that be glad that it happened. Don't dwell on the end. You got to experience it. And it was great. And we had a good time. I had a good time, and I hope you guys did too. I wanted to say one thing about the whole Kosei and the father thing. I really liked that they had that conversation. I got chills. I felt a little sad, but also like I could sympathize with the man. Like, it wasn't easy for them too, you know. I'm glad we got to see that dialogue too. I'm glad that they worked it out. So now that Cafe Stella is officially over, I'm going to be working on King Koi Golden Time. When I am done with King Koi Golden Time, here's what's going to happen. Let me show you guys something. I have a whole list of games that people throughout the entire time that I've been doing this that want me to play specific visual novels and stuff. So because there are a lot of visual novels, here's what I am going to do. Here are all the game recommendations that I have that you see here on the screen. Helldiver, Sabbath Witch, Other Lydia RPG, ignore that. That was my own self that wrote that. Chrono Clock, Atri, My Dear Memories. My Dear Memories, I believe Shinigami, shout out to you. I believe you recommended me that. Corona Blossom, Nekobara. So what I'm gonna do, since I have a lot of game recommendations, and I'm surely gonna get more, because look, let's be real here, it's gonna take me a really long time to even beat these. It doesn't sound like a lot of titles. It's what, 7, 8, 3, 6, 7 titles. I don't know how long they are, and you guys saw how long it takes me to beat just one visual novel. And also, I'm assuming that those freaking games, I just realized too, Helldiver was recommended by Shinigami as well. Shinigami, that's not a visual novel, but I wrote it down anyways. But anyways, so 6 titles, or 5, excluding the one also that I wrote down, which is an RPG game. But there's 5 visual novels. I don't know how long they are. I'm done with Golden Time. I'm going to make a poll. I am going to make a poll, and I'm going to talk about this again when this time comes, because there's a good chance a lot of people aren't going to see this, or for whatever reason, whatever. I'm going to make a poll with these titles, and I would actually seriously love for you guys to vote. Like, vote on one of those titles, or if people could get an agreement with a certain title first, then I would happily do that, because it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while, and I would choose one, but I want to do something that you guys want to see. And I also want to be surprised, because what I am going to do is not look at what it's about. I'm just going to jump into it on something that you guys choose, and then I'll decide if I want to keep going or not. But I can't wait to go back to King Koi Golden Time. You know what? I thought I was going to take a lot longer to beat this game, but I feel like we didn't take that much time, to be honest. From the day that we stopped playing it to focus on this, I don't feel like we took too much of time. I think we We took a fair amount of time. Obviously, it was long, but not too bad, right? I've been consistent. I want to thank you so freaking much for watching not only this video, but for joining me in this series once again. Once again, I feel that void in my chest, like, man, it's over. But also happiness because now it gives us room to expand on the other great things as well, you know? I'm sure there are other great titles that I've yet to read and share with you guys as well and discuss. So I'm very much looking forward to that, to hear your guys' thoughts, to see these new stories and experience new things with you guys. I'm really looking forward to it, and I thank you so much for being part of it. I seriously appreciate each and every one of you. Now with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here for the last time for Cafe Stella. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you did enjoy this video and series, let me know that by hitting that like and subscribing if you haven't already done so. Comment something, not actually something, but something, anything related to this. Who is the best girl? Why? What's your take? Have hot takes, cold takes, any takes, whatever. I'd love to hear about it all. Oh, but one final thing that I'm gonna say. Obviously for me, Kanna, top. After Natsume, after it has to be Mei. I'm gonna exclude Suzune because Suzune was done very dirty. She could have had a better route. She deserved more. I wonder why they decided to make her route so short. I still don't understand that. It kind of bugs me. Even if she had a longer route, though, I don't think she'd go over Kanna. But still, Suzune, I feel like, was a character that had potential for more. But anyways, Kanna first, Natsume, Mei, Nozomen, down, all the way down. She's not a bad character, but not for me. That's my final rating. Kanna, true end. I agree. True end. I love Kanna so very much. So very much. But anyways, that's it. I'm done yapping. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, y'all stay safe, and until next time. Hey guys, so I know I was like, oh, later, but something came to mind as I was wrapping up the video. You know that scene where Kose and his dad were talking? I noticed my body react a certain way at that moment. I felt like my chest clench a little, or tighten a little is the correct word. I noticed too at some point when I was reading the whole story with Kose's dad and Kose's mom, and I noticed again that like tightness in my chest, and especially when they were like talking it out and Kose was like, look, I don't hate you. I felt my eyes becoming watery, and I started asking myself, okay, why do I think that is? And I came to the conclusion, I'm about to be a little vulnerable right now. I don't have the best relationship with my parents. It's a long story. But all I'll say is, I don't have the best relationship with my parents. And I think at that moment when they were having that talk, I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, imagine having a parent figure or someone close to you being able to recognize, look, I messed up. Things could have been done better, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. I'm sorry. Or show that they have an interest in changing or wanting to improve their lives, and therefore improving your relationship with them, you know? And I think that's what made me feel some type of way. I think it hit a nerve because I started thinking, man, how would I love to hear that from people that are close to me like that, you know? And I just couldn't help but feel some type of way towards that. And I think that's why it spoke out to me a little too. And why I liked them having that conversation. It was nice. But it also made me think about my own situation where I'm like, man, I wonder if I'll ever get to that point, you know? Because those conversations are definitely difficult to have 100%. But I think that's why I felt that way. I noticed my body and my eyes like fill up a little because I was like, geez, well, that would be nice. But sorry, I got a little personal there. But maybe one day I'll go into the whole history of the vitamin. Maybe one day. Boy, it's a whole lot of story. You know what? I've thought about writing one day, just writing an autobiography, and not that it would like sell or anything, but I think I would write it for me. One day at a certain age, open it and read my entire story and just see how that would feel, you know, from the moment that I could remember the few things I could remember from my childhood up until the point to where I'm at, and just be like, well, this is how it was, this is how I felt, this is how things changed, this is how things have not changed, you know. Though if for by some miracle I'm able to make something happen out of this, then it would push me even more to want to share my story, because it's quite the story, you know. It's not like my life is not a movie, but I think it would be worth sharing, and I think it could inspire other people to also share their story, and also maybe they might resonate a little bit with it, you know, just maybe one day, you know, because I do journal. I like to journal. I like to, at the end of the day, reflect about my day. If I'm having a bad day, I like to reflect. If I'm having a good day, I like to reflect. But sometimes every now and then I'm like, I'm not doing that today. And that's cool. But, you know, I thought maybe steal some of those things from my journal, my diary, whatever you want to call it, and just incorporate it in that book. I think that would be cool. But sorry for getting on this whole tangent, you know, but that scene with his dad, it definitely brought to mind my own relationships with my parents, and I was like, man, how nice. But anyways, for all this time, thank you for watching and for listening. Eternally grateful for that. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.